All right, guys, let's go ahead and set this timer. This message will be for the sign of Cancer or Cancer cross-watcher. Keep in mind, this probably ain't going to resonate with everybody, but here we go. So I heard right as I was clicking play on this video, when your back is turned. Again, this doesn't have to be you. This could be someone that is on the outside of you that you know, somehow connected to you, when their back is turned, or when a person they are dealing with, when their back is turned. But I'm going to say it like this. When your back is turned, kind of going along the lines of like when the dogs will play, or when the dog's away, the cats will play. Now, I don't know if somebody travels here a lot, or they travel for work, or they have a long distance relationship, somebody here does, or they leave a lot, or they work away, or they work in a secured building where their partner may never have access to, I don't know. Or maybe they just aren't there that day, they leave that day, or they don't come in till later or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like, or they're at their job, I don't know. It's like when somebody's preoccupied, when their back is turned, somebody is getting their hand in the cookie jar. Someone is dabbling in some things that they have no business dabbling in. Someone here is entertaining the idea of something they probably shouldn't be. It's like, this is not true loyalty, and I feel like someone's going to get found out. Someone's going to get found out. Like, let's say here you're talking to someone, or somebody you know, as someone here could be talking to someone new or entertaining someone. They're interested in someone new, but this person happens to be married, and but yet they don't ever mention their wife. They may even, you know, wherever they go, whatever business they deal with at a distance, or whatever place they travel to, whatever place they work, it's like, at the time they go, their partner is not there, or maybe never goes there, or maybe they have a moment where their partner isn't there with them. I don't know how this goes, but it's like in those tiny little moments, in those short trips someone takes, in those quick little, you know, couple of hours or short few days or whatever, somebody's doing a little something, something. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's doing a little something, something that they shouldn't be doing. This would be like, oh, I know that I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't have one more forever share. You know, those chocolates, those little round chocolates. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't eat another Twix. But I'm just gonna eat one more. That's it, just one more. It's like they can't stay away. Okay, this is an awful example. But you guys ever heard about those murderers, like when they, but then they like return to the scene? It's like they return to the scene. They've gotten away with it thus far. Not that it's right, but you know what I mean. You know the people. And then they go back to the scene for whatever their reasoning is. Whatever that logic is, they go back to it to kind of just see something. And that's when they get busted. Someone's definitely going to get caught here because, you know, maybe they've even decided, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not. Maybe they haven't full right out cheated. Maybe they haven't full right. Maybe somebody has. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they're just kind of, you know, done a little flirting, done a little something, giving a little hints. You know, a little innocent. To them, it's innocent. Or maybe they've outright gone all the way in, if you know what I mean. Or let someone all the way in. I don't know how this goes, but whatever someone's done, it was deceptive. It's not honest. And when someone's back was turned, which is implying I'm not, whatever I'm doing when you're there is not everything I'm doing when you're not there. It implies that someone's keeping something from someone. Now, I'm thinking it's romantic, but this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be when the bosses aren't there that day. You know, maybe they're not allowed to have their headphones in or be on their phone or listen to music out loud or go outside and have that many smoke breaks, but they do. Maybe they're not allowed to give discounts or have certain people visit or join. I'm here in the club or something like that. Have certain accesses to certain things, but they allow it. They dismiss it because it's family and friends. Or they don't tack on a charge because it's somebody they know. There's a deception to someone's actions in your message. When the boss is away, the employees will play. Or the business partner that you can't really trust, something like that. Or when the spouse is away, or the fiance, the girlfriend, the boyfriend is away, the baby mama, baby daddy is away, you know? Someone here is just, you know, I'm hearing acting inappropriately. Or again, outright doing something that if this person, whoever this person is, if it's you, if you found out about this, or somebody found out about you, they would not like it. Because it's wrong. Like, if it's got to be done behind someone's back, it's because there's a deception to it. So someone needs to like ask themselves here, why, you know, I don't know. I don't think they're going to ask themselves. I think someone's getting caught. Or maybe someone's just noticing someone's behavior. Like, even if they don't outright catch them red-handed and they can tell, somebody could have already gotten caught and they've been trying to like be on their best behavior. But, you know, and it's been working for now. But at the same time, it's like something else is going to happen because they just can't stay away. They've got to return to the scene of the crime, or they're going to reach back out to someone that they swore they would never talk to again, you know? It's something like that, or that they told themselves, you know what, this is inappropriate, this is highly inappropriate, I probably shouldn't. And it's like, make up your mind. Do you love who you're with, or do you love the person on the side? Like, which one is it? You know, or is there an attraction here? Like, what? Because you can't have all of it. You can't. I'm hearing like you can't have your cake and eat it too. So some of you may be like straight up saying that to somebody in the near future. Like, maybe it's someone that you were talking to, and there was like this, you know, like, we like each other, yeah. You know, like, I like you. I'm being honest. Like, what is this? Otherwise, what are you flirting with me? I don't know. I feel like you may be blunt with someone in the near future, vice versa, if this is how it goes, especially if it's romantic. And you may be like, aren't you married? Or, like, no disrespect, but I'm like, I've got to pull away from you because I am falling in love with you, or I'm already in love with you, and I'm going to pull away from you because when their back is turned, you and I both know we're not acting appropriately. You wouldn't want anybody to do this to you, and I would not want anyone to do this to me. It's not right. You know, I highly get that here. Someone's like, it's not right for us to do this, but the other person, see, because there's like a level to this. Some people have outright been like just not even having a care in the world, acting like a whole double life, living one way at home, and meanwhile, when they're away from this person, or this person is away or isn't there for the day or isn't there in the time being, whatever the scenario, they do some things that they know this person, if they found out, oh my God. You know, now if it's not that, it's just someone's maybe had, like, it could be someone who's been in a long relationship, okay? I pick up on that. A long relationship, things may have gone a little stale. Hate to say it, but I definitely get that. It can happen. Someone's relationship's gone a little bit stale. They're not really, maybe someone doesn't really love who they're with. Maybe it's conditional. Maybe, I don't know the scenario. Maybe it wasn't always that way. Perhaps it's evolved to be that way. Maybe it's just like I thought I was in love with them, and now I realize I'm in love with this person, but because I don't want to say it like this because it sounds really mean, but like, it could come off as someone doesn't have the balls to like do the right thing. You know, it's like, do you love me or not? Because it's like, do you think I can't pick up on this? You think I can't feel you? That I can't sense you, I can't read your energy, that I can't understand, or like I'm not telepathically communicating with you? I'm not going to be your side piece. I'm not going to be your mistress. I'm not going to be, no. You know, like, if you love me, speak up and say it, but also you got to handle what you got going on over there, or just leave me alone. Like, don't even talk to me. Because you and I both know this is more than friends, 100%. This is more than friends. We can feel it. It's everything for us to not come right out and be like, come over now. I mean now. Like, it's everything, takes everything out of me to hold back from you. And to not just say, I know we are not supposed to act this way, but you need to book a flight tomorrow. Because you felt it, I felt it, and I've only just been biting my tongue because you're in a relationship or because you're married. So I'm going to stay away. Like, this is why I'm staying away. I don't know, someone may be very upfront and blunt. Could be, listen to the Gemini message. It was similar. There could be a type of confrontation coming up, but it doesn't have to be anything like mean. We're going to get in a fight. We're going to, you know, it's just addressing something. And if somebody doesn't address something here and they go right back in for the kill, so to speak, that sounds awful, but like goes back to the scene of the crime, travels back to that place, goes back to that business, or, you know, has a free moment where their partner is not around them. they're gonna play again. They're gonna dabble. They're gonna do a little something. You know, if it's not romantic, I'm telling you, it's employees when the bosses are gone. It's kids when the parents are gone. You know what I mean? It's something along those lines where it's like, somebody's not trustworthy here. They're only trustworthy because their heart is wanting something else, or they outright act inappropriately. However far they take it just depends. But I mean, does that even matter? You know, if you got a cheating heart, you got a cheating heart. If you got a disloyal or dishonest heart, you got a disloyal or dishonest heart. And honestly, I think we all do to a degree, or we all have at one point in time in our life, depending on certain areas. You cannot tell me that when you were younger in school, when the teacher didn't walk out of the room, that you didn't talk when you were told not to. You know, we're also like mean and judgmental of everybody else, but we've all done it, just in different forms, you know? But someone just needs to be honest with themselves here. 18 seconds on the clock. 9, which breaks down to a 9. 9s are like an amplification. Either something is about to get really, really bad before it gets really better, or is that how you say it, really better? Or something's going to get really, really good before it gets really bad. Like, no joke. It's because someone here's been avoiding something. They've been avoiding their feelings. They've been avoiding doing the right thing. And they've been avoiding just being like, you know, or self-control. If it's about self-control and it's not that somebody, like, let's say it's romantic. If it's about self-control and somebody just lacks self-control, but they don't not love who they're with, if they truly believe that they're in love with who they're with, then they probably need to seek counseling and talk to someone about maybe like a sex addiction, or maybe like, how can I be more loyal to my partner? Because I do love them. I don't want to leave them, you know, or maybe they're convinced they are, but it's not true. Now, some may, if they're being honest with themselves, maybe they're not really in love with who they're with, and they need to maybe even seek counseling again and be like, how can I do the right thing? Because I can't stay away from the scene of the crime, aka like another person. I can't help how I feel. I thought I was in love, but there, in all forms, therapy is really good. It's a good option. It can even just, if nothing else, to have somebody to listen who has no bias. They just hear you out. You know, a lot of you, I don't know if this is you. It could be someone on the outside of you who may be like, you know, maybe they're seeking help. Like, I can't stay away from someone who's taken, who's unavailable, or who's already said that they don't want me, or they're not interested, or they've shown me with their actions, like, I need help to stay away. Maybe someone's going to ask help even from God if it's not going to counseling. Like, hey, God, please help me distract me from cancer, because cancer is married or cancer is taken. And whether whatever they is in you, whether cancer, whatever, admit it or not, I know I'm in love with them, and it doesn't matter what I feel. I need help shutting it off. Please shut it off, distract me, give me something else to do, and until I get over it. Vice versa. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.